out. Collins. Big rebound by Todd.
You're getting pressure big men by Kansas. Bill Self doing a great job with his big man rotation.
Chalmers, no. Arthur chases. Last touch by Memphis.
The big men of Kansas have beaten Memphis to the ball consistently now.
Kansas out-rebounding the Tigers by 8.
Well, they're shooting 60% from the floor, but what's keeping this game close? They have 8 turnovers. Their big men are much fresher.
Rose almost with the steal. Kick it down low on the blocks. Soft hook. Soft off the front of the rim. Arthur.
A late double down from the backcourt players from Memphis.
And the Kansas fans rise to their battle cry. Taggart lost the handle and the Jayhawks come out with it.
He was not ready for the delivery. It was an excellent pass.
Chalmers, floater in the lane. Dozier going to be on Arthur, who said, hey, I was just standing there. But he's going to be whistled for it. Arthur, that will be his second.
But again, Jim, look what happens. Arthur sits down, but in comes a fresh Jackson. The rotation of the big men from Kansas, excellent in this first half.
Timeout, Memphis. Arthur comes out. He has 10 on the night. Kansas has a 5-point lead. Minute to go, first half. In almost 16 minutes. You remember he had a stomach ailment yesterday. He did practice last night. They told us that he's just fine today, but only 1 out of 4 from the field.
Jim, he's made himself too easy to guard. He's not kept the ball in his hands. He had 27 against Michigan State, 21 against Texas, 25 the other night against UCLA. He became much more difficult to guard because he didn't get down the court and just give it up.
I think Collins is in his head a little bit. Collins has come in and locked him down. The only basket he made was off of Robinson. They got 15 on the shot clock.
I'm surprised here that they've taken this kind of time off the clock, but they're going to have to give it back to Kansas anyway.
Rose stuck this time, and the ball right back to him. Taggart was open.
Down the floor.
Still didn't get the shot, so Anderson has to take it. And again, Memphis able to get the loose ball. Now they can have the last shot.
That was a huge rebound by Taggart.
Can they get a basket before the half? They have not made a shot from the floor in over 4 minutes.
Jim, I think the key for Memphis with Rose is not to set screens for him. Spread it out a little bit more so he has more room to operate. Every time there's a screen, Kansas coming up with a nice hedge move. Just as
Here it is over to Dozier with 2 seconds. Now Anderson. And 0.1 seconds. That's all that's left. It's got to be a tap play.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Instead of setting the screen for him, keep things wide open. He doesn't need a screen to penetrate.
No time to catch and shoot.
Now this will be a tap up high. Maybe a little back screen. A nice move by Bill Self here to put Aldridge in here, making sure he's got more size on the floor and doesn't have a foul problem. Look what Aldridge is going to do. Guard the inbounds passer to make that lob more difficult. Nice, subtle, good move here by the coach. Look at how Aldridge is up in the air.
That cannot possibly count. They wave it off anyway. Would not have counted.
Yep, he can't catch and shoot.
Tied at 28 with 4:50 to go in the half. Kansas scores the last 5, and Memphis has matched its largest halftime deficit of the season. Greg and company coming up after the break.
And rebounding in the game. What they have right now is an 8-0 lead with bench scoring. A big, big advantage for Kansas.
It's the first time Memphis has trailed in the second half of the NCAA tournament.
And the 2 championships that Kansas has won, in 52 they had a big lead over St. John's, and remember it was 50-50 in that Kansas-Oklahoma special game that Danny Manning pulled off.
Never forget it, 20 years ago tonight. Rose gives it up to Dozier.
And there it was, Rose making his move without a solid screen. Nice job by Anderson.
Forcing the turnover right off the leg of Chalmers. Memphis, with that field goal, breaks a 5-minute and 21 seconds route back to the first half.
Jackson wasn't thinking. Chalmers didn't come back hard to the ball. Nice job by Anderson.
That 50-50 halftime in 88, Billy, was the 50th Final Four on top of it.
That's right. And you know what I said? There's no way Kansas can win a game against Oklahoma playing at that pace. They came out in the second half and continued right on going.
83-79. They got Danny Manning, of course, on the bench here tonight. Ball given gets away. Nice touch by Kansas in the backcourt, but only 12 on the shot clock.